your horror movie podcast.
Oh, yeah, I'm positive. Werewolf
All
from
right,
London.
Justin,
What's up?
I got a question for you.
Answer. What do you got?
What's a werewolf's favorite exercise machine?
God, I don't know what, Sean.
The lunar cycle.
Oh boy. I
No, that
apologize.
wasn't good.
No, that was not good at all.
All right, what do you call a werewolf that's missing?
What?
A werewolf. Get it? Like, where's the wolf?
Oh my God.
is this
What?
is this that bad?
It's pretty bad, but I got one. Hold on. All right, ready? What? What do you call a werewolf that meditates?
No.
A werewolf? Oh shit, aware because they're aware. Oh God, cut this out. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, all
Anyway,
right, all right. I'll give you some safe face. What's worse than a werewolf?
what?
Right there, wolf.
Oh my God, let's cut all this out, please, please. I am so sorry.
Hackstab slash. Welcome back to 31 for 31. We are overtired. We are overexhausted. We're
Oh,
doing a lot of movies this month. We're doing
for real.
31 and 31. Justin, you picked a werewolf movie, and I think right now is the perfect time to start covering werewolf movies, especially this one because I don't know what's it called. American Sandwich
American
in London.
werewolf in London. Look, we're going to an OG where I apologize. We're doing a lot of movies in a short time. We're recording multiple pods in a day, so we're gonna try to get through this. But yeah, American Werewolf in London, 1981. Anyone who actually does listen to this podcast knows how I feel about werewolves. I talk about them way too much. I'm not gonna lie, I get excited every single full moon. Like I'm literally get excited at work. There's a full moon. I'm the one excited. Oh my God, I get to make werewolf content. True story. I love this movie. I'm so excited to watch this. I've seen this movie a handful of times. I love the transformation. It's a classic in werewolf movies. You can't even have a werewolf discussion without at least talking this movie. I mean, does it have to be your favorite werewolf movie? No. There's a handful of great werewolf movies, but I think you have to include this when you're talking about the all-time greats, and you have to at least talk about this. Were you excited for a rewatch?
A rewatch, bro. I ain't never seen this movie in my life.
That is wild.
Yes, because my horror flavor never really included werewolves growing
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean? Outside
Yeah.
of Silver Bullet, I never really watched any type of kind of creature feature because, as you know, Justin, I'm not a
Mhm.
big creature feature guy, and I'm
Right.
definitely not a found footage guy. So I'm so
Nope.
glad you didn't find me a werewolf movie that involves some type of found footage. But
That'll be
I've heard
next,
this one
but
like referred to like the granddaddy of werewolf movies. Like this is the precipice of like follow this formula, do as they do, improve off of what they proved.
yep.
And I was incredibly excited to dive right into this. And I was fondly blown away when we see these two guys riding in the back of a sheep wagon and they get the hell out of the back of it before they realize what black sheep really is. Because one of these guys actually has shit on his pack and he's all pissed off about it. And they're roaming, what is this, Northern Ireland?
Yeah, yep.
Why why would you get dropped off in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, they're hiking across England. So this is northern England, like the moors or something. I forget what it's called. But I love, dude, the beginning of this movie is like one of my favorite setups of all time because we meet David, we meet Jack. They're hiking across England. I think it's called like the Northern Moors, I want to say. And right away, just dude, the slaughtered lamb pub, they come across this pub out there. They're in the pub, all the locals. They're not greeted great. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a rough
No,
crowd when they go in there. And yeah, you want to talk about hostile, especially they see what do they see on the wall? Tell them what is on the
they
wall of
see
this
a
damn.
pentagram on the wall with candles burned around it.
Oh,
And one of them decides to get a Jack specifically decides, I need to know what this is, why they have it.
I love when
And
they
they
ask.
go from being like cold shouldered when they first walk in to like everyone joking around with them and telling them a joke about the Alamo and like this, that, and the other thing. And it feels like the spirits are starting to get friendly in there.
Hmm.
And he asked this question and they fucking borderline kick his ass out.
Dude, right away they
They're
gotta
like,
leave.
get the hell out of here. And my only set of notes for this whole opening scene is I can't believe they call this place the Slaughtered Lamb because it's like the second the Americans start asking questions and they kick them out under a full moon, it's like they're just leading lambs to slaughter.
For real. And I love it so much because right away, I mean, they tell him like, stay on the road, stay clear of the moors, and beware the moon. And you have some awesome character building. These two would just go out there, they're walking, and dude, the
Did they
rain,
did
fog.
they don't follow any of these directions, Justin.
No, and like I said, it is so creepy. I love so much the feel of this. It is just it's foggy, it's so creepy, and right away, like I believe one of them turns around and says, "Oh no, it's the full moon," and they repeat the thing like "stay on the road" and like no, and they look and they're like, "No, they're not on the road or anything." So they're like, right away they're like, "Oh shit," and you hear a howl. And right away they're like, oh, it could be like coyotes or something. And you see like, let's go back to the slaughtered land. But no, I don't know.
They're
Boom.
fucking lost. They don't know how to get back there.
It's maul scene right now. Like Jack is absolutely mauled to death. You see David is freaking injured, and then you see the pub people. There was a handful of them that followed them. Just shoot the freaking beast. You kind of see like David sees like a nude, like a naked guy, kind of like next to him before he passes out, and then boom. 3 weeks later, he wakes up in the hospital. But I just want to ask you
Dude,
about this opening scene. Like, did you love the beginning of this movie?
did I love the beginning of this movie?
Hmm.
It started to rope me in. I like the feels. The aesthetics are very pleasing. I love
Hmm.
the moonlight. I love the rainstorms. I love the character arc. Like, not
Yep.
arcs, because there is no arc yet.
Yep.
I like the character building. But dude, we've seen this way too many times. When David just leaves like Jack high and dry,
Yep.
you got to be better than this, because you can't leave and then get the courage to go back, because you either need to stay and commit and help your friend, or run away a coward, because when you float in between, almost 100% of the time you're going to get murked. If you fight,
Mhm.
maybe you win. If you run, maybe you get away. But if you run away, stop and turn around and come back, you're giving this thing just enough time to finish off your friend and then come right after you.
That's the thing. Yeah, you got to commit. You got to commit right away.
You
Like you said,
got to
you can't
commit.
give you
Justin
can't
is
give
all about commitment. You need to give
for real.
110% and not 99.
100%. Because like you said, you even like you give anyone extra time that's attacking you like that. Hell no.
I do
But we're in the
I do love though
what do you
once we
got?
get to the hospital and David's in bed and he's telling them everything that he's seen, and he's
Hmm.
like, werewolf. And someone goes in and they're talking to the doctor and they're asking him like all these questions, and they're like, he said he saw a werewolf. This doctor loses his mind. And at the same time, when the receptionist calls and she's like, hey, this guy's on the phone, he's like, what? No, tell him a bit. You know what? Just tell him I'm dead.
Yeah. So
It's like,
so great.
what? What?
Yeah, and what are the story they give him? They're basically, oh, it's the local reports is an escaped lunatic attacked him, even though he insisted it maybe could have been a
Yeah.
werewolf or just a regular wolf, or he says like it could have been a rabid dog. And as do we get like dream sequences? This is really weird for like a werewolf movie
You
because all
love
of a
this.
sudden
You love this so much. You
I do
loved
you
watching a man running through the woods with his dick swinging, taking a chomp out of
th-
the deer's ass.
there's a lot of weird like a lot of the weird dreams going on to the point where you see like a nurse get stabbed, we get throats getting slit till all of a sudden there's like a firing, like troops like firing, like what in the heck is
Dude,
even
it
happening?
is legit dog soldiers right now.
Yeah, like
I've
that's what I
got
mean.
this
Like,
this fever dream he's had. Like, he has one earlier on when he's running through the woods naked. He
mhm.
wakes up and then he immediately starts putting the moves on Nurse Alex, who's just fucking smitten with him. She's reading him bedtime stories.
Oh yeah.
But like you said, when this fever dream kicks in, I've got this is dog soldiers to the umpteenth degree. This might be my favorite scene ever in the existence of any werewolf movie I've ever seen. Yes, the masks are a little bit laughable, but holy shit. Like, talk about just, getting whiskey throttle trying to ride this bike right now.
That's what I think is so cool. Like in a werewolf movie, they add these weird different things, and then we see like Jack like visits
Dude,
him,
he's fucking back from the
and
dead.
like yeah, so there's a lot happening right now. You're like, what is happening? Like this guy, and he tells him the truth. He's basically like, look, like you're a werewolf, and he tells him like Jack's like cursed to like walk the earth in limbo
Yeah.
until like the wolf bloodline is like severed,
Dude, how
and
badass
he,
is his makeup though?
dude, it looks so cool. It's like some
He's
zombie. It's really
I
cool
could
looking.
not stop watching when he's talking. He's got like a cheekbone or like piece of his cheek hanging off,
Yes,
but it's just flapping every time he talks.
dude, it's
I could not stop looking at
the
it.
cool little details in this are really awesome. And he urges David to like kill himself because he says like he's gonna be like a werewolf too. And you see like throughout the scenes, like you see people talking back to the pub people, you see people investigating. The pub people are denying it. Besides, there was one person that talked to him, to the person, like the police guy, and he basically tells him, yeah, David is gonna transform. He's with the nurse, man. He's having sex with the
Dude,
nurse. Like,
I don't even skim over this, Justin.
all right, what do you got?
Uh, I don't know if you felt this way, but when they're on the subway or the transit,
Hmm.
tell me this whole scene didn't remind you of like SLC Punk.
Oh shit, yes.
There is not a single regular civilian, like businessman, anything on the subway cart. It is
No,
them two and 400
yep.
Mohawks, and I
I
love
was
it
gonna say
so
it's
much.
all badass like punk stuff. Like I absolutely love it.
Dude,
Love.
and like you said, this sex scene, this man David wastes no time. He looks like he is losing his mind in this hospital, and the nurse decides it's a good idea to take him home.
eh, Crazy. And you see his libido is like to werewolf style because, like I said, he is all about this. But then after he's having fun with her, he goes to the bathroom and guess who's back and visiting, and it looks a little worse.
Yeah,
We see
who's just
Jack.
gonna sit for a little bit of couch time?
Yeah, we see Jack again, and dude, he's like decaying. Like his
Dude,
makeup is
his makeup
getting.
is so much better.
It's like getting worse. Well, no better effects, but worse. Like his
Yeah,
body, he's
yeah,
like
yes.
dying through
He
it.
looks more
But
dead, but he
yes,
looks better than
but
before as
but it
more
looks.
dead. I don't know if
Yeah,
that makes sense, but he looks so good, dude. I cannot get over how sick Jack's makeup is right
no,
now.
so
I'm not
badass,
even like I've never seen this before, and I'm not even excited for the werewolf change. I'm
right?
excited for stage 3 of Jack. I need to see more. I
That's
want
what
to
I
see
mean. Like
more
there's.
zombie development on his face.
That's why I think this movie's so cool. It has a bunch of different stuff going on. And then never mind, all of a sudden we do see it's the full moon. And you want to talk about the transformation. We are right to the transformation. And I'll ask you a few questions about this just because I mean I've seen this a million times, but I think it's the best transformation ever, and it looks very, very, very painful. What do you think about? I want to hear your thoughts just because like it's your first time ever seeing this transformation.
So I didn't want to sit up here and stutter and try to sound like I'm speaking with a thought process. So I wrote down my exact thoughts on this.
Hmm.
Holy shit. David's werewolf transformation scene might just be the best transformation scene in cinematic history, and I'm putting that lightly. I literally just had my mind blown. I'm pretty sure I held my breath during this scene so I wouldn't miss anything. I don't know why I did it like that, but I did. It's like when you're driving in your car and you turn down the radio to help you see better at night when you're looking to turn. I there was a point in this transformation scene where I held my breath so I didn't have any interference because sometimes you can like hear yourself breathe.
Oh yeah, yep.
I needed like absolute silence.
No, I
I
love
was
that,
like
and
I didn't want to miss anything.
that's why I wanted to talk because I almost take it for granted just because I've seen this. I'm so familiar with this movie. That's why I wanted to hear it from your point of view first because I mean I love it. I mean, like you said, it just you see like his hand extends and looks so painful. You see his hand like growing. You see when he goes down, you see the
The
vertebrae. You see
spine,
his
the
back, the
shoulder blades
spine going.
increase. Oh,
Everything is just growing out. And then like the real cool at one point the camera just shows his face and his eyes. It is so cool. And you see like he
dude,
is on the prowl on the
it is
street.
it is mind blowing. And Justin, I know you love this movie, but how do we get such amazing makeup effects on Jack and such an amazing werewolf scene? I am so let down on this first set of kills.
Yeah, yeah, kill wise, yeah.
I wrote down, I was like, however, David's first kill scene of like the couples who are getting ready to have dinner together left me wanting more werewolf.
They
However,
yeah.
because I'm writing this as I'm watching the movie, right now I feel like this should be a less is more type thing, but I'm definitely need more.
No, I do know what you're saying. And like you see him, you get the cool train station scene, you see um stalking someone at the train station, the person runs. Like you said, you still don't see as much. You do see this guy run. It is really cool from a point of view. You see him running away. You finally see the werewolf at the top of the train station. All in all, it ends up killing like six people before he wakes up nude in a zoo in the wolf's den.
I was like, I 100% thought the subway scene really had the filmmakers ready to use a lion as a clip shot for a close up of the werewolf kill. And I was like, I am so happy this wasn't the case. And it's just David waking up in the wolf enclosure at your local zoo.
Right.
only to steal a bunch of kids' balloons and a woman's long coat.
Dude, the ridiculous scene, like when like I said, he's literally running around just freaking naked, hiding in a bush, talking to the kid, gets the balloons, just runs.
Dude, he says something smart too. He's like, "Hey kid, I'm the famous balloon stealer." And he's
Yeah,
like, "Well, then why are you gonna offer me £2 for the balloons?" And he goes, "Come here, and I'll show you." And he grabs the balloons and runs away.
runs away. And
I
then
mean, he told the kid he was gonna steal them.
I love after he eventually tries to get himself like arrested, and I love
Duh.
what he's
Nope.
like, I'm a fucking werewolf. Like he's trying to get himself right. He's like trying to turn himself in, trying to get arrested. Yeah, the guy's like just nope, this is
It's like I'm a
not gonna
fucking
happen.
hellhound, baby, and I
Yeah,
killed all those people in the newspaper, and fuck the Queen of England, and
yeah, like yeah, exactly, like the most
yeah.
ridiculous things. Like
He's
I'm a
like,
fucking
God be
werewolf.
damned, and they're like, keep it up, buddy, I'm gonna arrest you, and he's like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to get you to
yeah.
do.
He's like, I'm trying, man. Eventually,
He is such a hot mess though, because he's like, fuck all these people, I killed them all, arrest me, I love you, Alex, stay away from me, come here,
yeah,
give me a kiss, I love you, run away, hold on, one more kiss.
complete mess. And then like
I'm
you
so
see.
confused.
Dude, and then he leaves, and you see like he like pretty much like calls his fam, says bye to everyone he loves, and it looks like he's gonna kill himself, but he chickens out from killing himself and just decides to go see a porno movie instead.
I go. I'll just say, Justin, feel free to describe the movie that they're playing while Jack and David are having a conversation at the movie
Oh,
theater. Again, Jack's makeup is still getting better and better
dude,
and better
I
as
don't
this
know.
movie goes on.
I love these scenes because it's just so awkward and freaking weird that they're sitting in this old, dusty, friggin' gross like movie theater with a porno playing in the background, and
Every
he's
person in this movie theater looks like they're there to be a critic and give this a meta score to put on IMDb.
that is so freaking hilarious. But he's just having a conversation with Jack now, who is like he is a skeleton right now. He's a complete skeleton. And you see him like they're sitting next to each other, and he basically like introduces them to some of the victims of the killings. And so he's like showing the people like that are dead that he killed. And then all of a sudden he transforms again. Like now we see friggin' David. And from now this point on to the rest of the movie, it's just so bad. He transforms in the friggin' theater. And you see him right in there. He kills one of the people, just shreds them in the friggin' theater, runs outside. I mean, the panic on the street of them trying to close down this movie place to seeing the police run out. He decapitates one of them. And this,
It is insane.
I was gonna say, this must have been fun for a first time watching all the
Watching this,
chaos in the
dude,
next
I
little
like
mess.
usually I try to like write down notes for like each individual thing or like an individual kill or anything like that. And the only thing I've got from the second he transforms until basically the end of the movie is, all jokes aside, once he breaks out of the theater, these streets run red with blood and mayhem, and this movie gets intense as fuck.
And like you said, I mean, there are cars crashing into each other. Never mind the werewolf killing anything that goes by him,
I
biting.
did giggle when the
He's,
car runs over the one guy.
I was
You
just
know
gonna
exactly
say,
what scene I'm talking about,
oh
don't you?
yeah, because like never mind, like the cars aren't just crashing into each other. Like people are falling out. The cars are running over people. I mean, people panicking. It is complete chaos. So we actually even see Alex. She arrives in the alley, and she is trying to. He is wolf form still. He is complete wolf. She is trying to calm down. She basically even says like, "Look, like I love you." It does not work. He lunges at her as the wolf, and he is shot 6 million times by all the cops, and he reverts back to David as Alex is just there, crushed, a mess. The end. And I
I'm
definitely want
so
to hear your
happy.
thought. I definitely
So
want to
happy
hear.
you made me watch this fucking movie.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear your thoughts first. You can talk. You can take it away.
Before I get into thoughts, Justin, I need more modern day horror
Yep.
to just fucking end like this.
Right?
I don't need a dialogue drop at the end. I don't need a happily ever after. I don't need a maybe
Well,
it's not over type
I was gonna
deal.
say, or always having a
Yeah,
cliffhanger or something.
just fucking end it.
Yep.
Just end it.
Tell a great story. End.
So I have one big gripe with this movie.
Yep.
Especially it's the ending. I
Okay.
know I just complimented it, but it is the ending. It is powerful. It is dramatic. I just wish we got some form of detransformation. Other than
Yep.
that, for a werewolf movie made in 1981, this truly stands the test of time. Uh, I can't say enough about how beautiful this movie is shot, how aesthetically pleasing it is, the transformation scenes, the makeup on Jack. Like, this just further pushes my hashtag fuck CGI. This was a first time watch for me, and I can't believe I've never seen this before in my life. This movie is an easy 8.5 right now because I feel like my rating's only going to go up over time because I've only watched this movie once leading into this podcast, and I already feel like I want to rewatch this now.
Wow. Yeah. So same thing. I love. I mean, I've seen this movie multiple times. I do absolutely love it. There's nothing much you could say about it. All the things you said, I'm not even gonna repeat them. Is amazing. Like, I mean, I guess like, is there a couple minutes of fluff they could have filmed off just to make it perfect? Like maybe a couple minutes shave off. But no, I love it and it's funny. Our scores are so close. I give this an 8.6, and I love the facts that this was 1981 and it still holds like it stands up that much of a test of time is it's really amazing, especially for special effects and the transformation. Like 1981. Like that is crazy. Like
Dude, yeah, like you said, 1981. We just went through this with Freddy in 1984.
hmm
Like if you truly love what you're gonna put on film and you are fully committed and like, dude, we hats off to John Landis because he not only wrote this, he directed it.
hmm
And we've seen way too many movies where the writer and the director don't get along. We've
hmm
seen way too many movies that have the potential to be great and they have one too many directors.
Yeah, too many
And
chefs in
it
the kitchen,
changes
whatever you want to
direction.
say.
Yes. And it changes directions and the movie suffers from that. Where this is start to finish, John Landis and a couple other people, like he I truly can't say enough about this.
Yes.
This was amazing, and this is one one B to one A right now on my werewolf list. And
Yep.
I don't like werewolf movies, but I feel like the more and more you make me watch them, the
I
more and
know.
more I'm getting in.
Like
I love
force.
werewolves. I've got nothing against werewolves.
Yeah.
I just like a shark movie. I always thought it's been very hard to make a
Yeah.
scary werewolf, a scary shark, a scary creature feature, but this one, whew,
Hell yeah.
oh
All
man.
right. And we got a tagline. We got a tagline of John Landis, director of Animal House, brings you a different kind of animal.
Yeah, absolutely. He
Definitely
directed.
different.
I didn't even know he directed Animal House.
Dude, yeah, I guess he was like a comedy director. He still make giant hits. Like I don't know anything about the guy, but besides like he
Dude,
directed like
the more we dive into like some of these movies and we learn about the directors,
yeah.
there is. I've always known there's a heavy crossover between comedy and horror
hmm
because most people that make horror movies are comedians at heart.
hmm
I mean, for fuck's sake, dude, one of the a modern masterpiece like filmmaker right now is Jordan Peele, and he's one of the funniest
hmm
fuckers I know.
It's
Or
funny.
like
All I watch
we
is
even
horror and comedy. That's all I
yeah,
watch. I don't even know. I don't watch action movies. I don't watch drama. I only watch horror and comedy. That's all I care about.
all right. So I got this is a 7.5 on IMDb.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
That is for that. I was
Considering
gonna say, I
like
mean,
when you look at that and you see the reviews, the first like 20 or 30 of them are all nines and tens.
yeah, I was gonna say that. All right, that is wow. Um, let's see. Two of my favorite, I think maybe my favorite fun fact was the zoo scene when he was like running around naked. The fact that I'm pretty sure he said it was like they ran late because he asked why there was so many extras around, and they're like, no, the zoo actually opened. Like they were supposed to
These are
shoot
real
before like
people.
yeah, they were supposed to shoot before like 9 a.m. I guess it went past 9 a.m. because they ran late, obviously because they're shooting a movie. So there was like actual people like they were opening the zoo and having actual people, and this dude's just running around naked, like holding himself, like filming this.
So for some reason, my fun facts didn't transfer to my notes. So it stopped. I have written and directed by John Landis, 7.5 on IMDb. The Dave Noddington recalled the zoo scene. I had that whole fun fact. And then my
Yep.
next one is my last one. And for some reason, it didn't like airdrop to my computer.
Yep.
David Naughton was reportedly cast because John Landis had seen him in a television commercial for Dr. Pepper. However, Naughton was later released by Dr. Pepper because of his nude scenes in the film.
That is absolutely wild. All right, another one that's really cool is this screenplay was written like over 10 years before this movie. I think they said he wrote it in like 69 or 70 or something. And this movie didn't even get made till 1981. So I thought that was really awesome. Did you say you have no more?
Yeah, it get cut off.
All right, I got he was also very inspired by 1941's Wolfman, and he purposely filmed this in February and March because he wanted bad weather just to help that aesthetic and just make it look just like kind of grimier. Um, the
And
wolf
when you
ha
do shit like that and you plan it, you
Mhm.
don't have to filter it with a blue light. You don't have to make fake
Exactly.
rain. You don't have to make
Yep.
fake fog.
Yep.
You don't have to fake the breathing. When you
Yep.
actually use the elements, it makes it that much more realistic. And
Yep.
I think that translates to an audience.
It does, and that's why he planned that. We got the wolf howl was like nine different sounds mixed in from lions, panthers, pig farms, train whistles, wolves. Thought that was really cool. And
I
we
was
got
waiting for you to finish it up with like an oh my.
oh my, right? And then we talked about this guy in Silver Bullet. I pretty much said there's a guy named Rick Baker who does makeup and everything. He is the makeup creator for this werewolf. The dude, like I named off the fun facts of our last time we covered a werewolf movie. This dude literally is in every single werewolf movie like you've probably ever heard of. This guy has a hand in it. And he actually had a cameo in one of the dream sequences. He was like one of like the crazy Nazi werewolves in like one of the dream sequences. So shout
I
out, he
still
even
think
got in
that's one of
there.
the that fever dream has got to be one of the best things I've ever seen in a
Dude, because
werewolf
you're
movie.
watching a werewolf movie, then you're like, what the hell am I, like, what is happening? Like, why am like, what am I watching these
For like
insane
half
dream
a second, I was like, "Are
sequences?
those Nazi zombies?" And
Yeah,
I was
you're
like,
like,
"Wait,
what
those are werewolves." I was like, "Are
werewolves?
those
Like,
Nazi werewolves?"
absolutely ridiculous. And
Oh, we
then,
should make that our first movie. We can make it a horror comedy: Nazi zombies
right?
versus Nazi werewolves.
Nazi werewolves, let's go. We'll start working on that. And then my last one is the fact that Michael Jackson, this is my favorite fun fact too, that Michael Jackson loved this movie so much. He was so impressed. Do you know who directed Thriller by Michael Jackson?
Was it John Landis?
Yeah, dude, Michael Jackson loved this movie. No, John, and not only this, do you know who did the makeup for him? Dude, he got Rick Baker. For Thriller. He literally Thriller movie, sorry, is directed by John Landis, and he brought the werewolf team with him, which included Rick Baker, who did the friggin' wolf makeup for even Michael Jackson in Thriller. We're not
Dude, and
like,
Thriller is borderline a short. It is a short film.
yeah,
That
and
oh my god, dude!
because
Thriller
of
is
this
another one
movie.
that will stand the test of time forever.
Right? And it was directed by freaking John Landis, and Rick Baker, the freaking werewolf guy, was involved in it. Like that. How insane is that?
That's so cool. That might be one of my favorite fun facts outside of
Right?
the oh, why am I naked in a zoo and all these people are looking at me.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like this movie even has great fun facts. Like that's all I got. I'm just gonna end on that one because that one's amazing.
All right. Well, Hackstep slash this is might be one of the only times I say this on this 31 for 31 because I expect everyone to have seen these movies because we're really not doing anything too new. But if any of these movies stand out to you and you need to go see them, put this one at the top of your list.
Let's go.
All right, I'm Hacky.
Just Justin.
Later.
Peace.